Yeah, we're off to the races, bitch. Who's?
What up, man?
Not much, dude.
We have a bit of a break.
Yeah, I've had a bit of a break.
Back on it.
I'm in fucking New Zealand.
Yeah.
Back.
Mr. Worldwide over here.
Dude, listen.
James Pitbull O'Neill.
Dude, my old apartment was for 305. God, those were the days.
Mr. 305 in the house.
I used to walk in my apartment. I was in a complete white suit with a bold cap on. What are you doing, man? Just living my Mr. 305 life.
And sunglasses at nighttime. Not necessary. It's Mr. 305 life, man. It's what Mr. Worldwide does.
Can you see in those at night?
No, I can't.
No, I cannot. Make
Mr. Worldwide does not need to see right now.
Everyone make sure there's way for me to walk. I'm just going to walk straight. I need to be guided. Fuck you.
What's on the agenda today, my guy?
Well, I mean, considering we haven't had any EPL games because of international break, FA Cup.
Yep.
We've got a little bit of news, so it'll tickle people's fancies.
Tickle their pickle, you mean?
And then we've got Champions League coming up tomorrow and Thursday.
And Thursday, yep.
So we'll go through those games that are coming up. Then we've got World Cup drawers final, so we'll go through kind of what the World Cup's looking like in June.
Yep.
Obviously, we'll do the FA Cup results.
Yep.
And then maybe
Semi-finals are set up, ready to go.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, as much as that fucking pays me. And then we'll do. We'll just have a look at the games coming up this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a few big games. Kind of just point out where's captain opportunities, where is the kind of easy games, the hard games. Not that there's any fucking easy games at the
There's
moment.
never an easy game.
But we'll take a look at it. See what we reckon. Give our advice. Not that we fucking do any good in fantasy anyway.
No, I think last time we played, I got 26 points. Very proud of those 26.
Yeah. It's not looking good, bro.
It's not good, bro.
Yeah,
No.
as Castillo would say.
We've still got 7 rounds to go, so still got a bit of room. People can move around. I just want to try to beat your brother. He's been a piece of shit all fucking year.
He is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. He calls me up when he's on top of me. I'm now beating him. He's not getting a call. But if I beat him at the end of the year, I'm fucking calling that motherfucker, bro.
He'll just ignore the calls too, just to burn you further. Why don't we jump into some news?
Let's do it.
So we've got manager appointments.
Yeah.
2 new managers.
Can you believe it's April? We're still getting manager appointments.
It's crazy, eh? And there's probably another sacking on the horizon somewhere.
We should put money on it.
Dude, Forest need to sack this guy. They need the record, dude. Okay. First one. This one's kind of an interesting one. Roy Hodgson. He's come back. He's back, baby.
Old man Roy.
Yeah, he's come out of retirement to manage Bristol City in the Championship. He's fucking 78, dude.
Yeah, he's a fucking pensioner. He's a decrepit old man. And
Do you
he's
reckon he has
still
a
managing.
pensioner's card?
Yes, I do. I fully believe Roy Hodgson has a pensioner's card.
But look, the interesting thing about this
He also has
is
dinner at 4:30.
you get it cheaper at 4:30.
The early bird special, boys. on Big Roy.
That's a country kitchen buffet. But there's a 44-year gap from when he was originally the manager of Bristol City. He got appointed in 1982.
Yeah, and he's gone back
Wasn't
to his
even
roots.
born.
Yeah, no, 1982. And he still looks like an old man in those photos.
He does.
He has
Dude, the
aged.
photos are black and white. Are you
Are you sure it wasn't 1882? The Oscar one. But hey, look, back to Bristol. It's a feel-good story. I'm assuming it wouldn't be for long because he's close to dying.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's just he's caretaking until the end of the season. Let's see where they sit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Bristol City.
I'm assuming they'd be in the championship. Yeah, 11th
Hey, they
in the
just beat
championship.
Sheffield United.
Hey, go Roy. So look, 11th.
They're 11th. They're 11th in the championship. It's not too bad. So you just got to caretake them to the end of the season. Try not to die.
I think that's hard to say. I think him winning games would be easier than him not dying.
Not dying within the next 8 games. It's fucking wild,
Could we
dude.
put money on that?
Yeah. Dude,
what's it?
Chelsea will take anything.
Yeah, Chelsea, yeah, let's do it. Roy Hodgson to die before the season.
Hodgson to die by the end of the season. $1.10 odds. Huh? That's not worth it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, if a guy's going to die, I want at least $2.
Yeah, fuck no. I'm not betting on $1.10 on a man's life. $2, I'm good.
Yeah. Dude, if he dies now, we might have...
Fuck. fuck.
The other appointment that was that's coming, which is kind of in the... Well, it's Tottenham, right? Tottenham has appointed their new manager.
After the Croatian dude
after exactly what everyone knew would happened.
Yeah. After being literally one of the worst managers in world football. They pick him, and I think they won... No, did they win a game?
No, I don't think he
I don't know. They drew with you guys. I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Damn, that sucks for us.
I know. It's horrible.
That sucks for us, dude. It's just... God damn it. The slot is equal to Tudor. Is that what the fuck we're saying
That's
right
where
now?
we're at right now.
It's fucking terrible. But they've appointed De Zerbi. Obviously, he was the Marseille manager. Left from Marseille. Has now said no once to Tottenham before Tudor.
Okay.
Then, obviously, they've come back and they're like, please, please, can you manage us?
He knew what was happening. I reckon he's gone, who's your other option? It's like, Tudor. No, for now.
Yeah.
Wait till they suck even more, and then you just increase your value. Just
Oh,
go,
yeah.
I'm just going to wring the fucking shit out
And
of
that's
this.
exactly what the fuck he's done.
Yeah.
Because he secured himself a 5-year contract, making him the third highest paid manager in the league now. So he gets 60 million total, which is 12 million per year. But on top of that, the cream, he gets a 7-figure bonus if he can keep them in the Premier League this year.
That's mad. Like, to be fair, I think we looked at it. Well, they don't have an easy run.
No.
But I think they only need like 7 points out of 7 games, right? It is very doable.
Of course, dude, the team that they have, they could secure... What's the maximum they can get out of that? 20-odd points?
21
points.
21,
you can get 21 points out of it. Dude, they should be able to get at least 15.
So you get 10, right? You get 10, keeps you above.
Yeah.
That's all they need.
It's the most doable thing with the team they have.
And he's going to get a 7-figure bonus.
Yeah, dude. They've got arguably one of the best attacking.
Bring the fuck out of him.
Yeah, dude. He probably looked at it and went, oh, dude, easy money.
Oh, you want me again?
Yeah.
My value just went up.
Yeah. He just goes, oh, sorry. Did you come presented bent over a barrel already? I'm not even going to spit. I'm just going to go straight in, baby.
Raw dog, baby.
That's what he's done. But, bro, he's going to come to a rude awakening like every other fucking manager does. When he does keep him up, he goes, all right, if we want to develop on this and not be so trash next year, we're going to have to buy these players. And they go, cool. If you go down a tier of player, we'll buy those. Or you can have 4 juniors.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen because next year, if they do stay up, they're going to say, we don't have Champions League money. We can't afford to buy more players. And he's going to go, well, this is fucking bullshit.
I'm 100% convinced the whole Ange sacking was because they said to him, you didn't get Champions League money, so we couldn't give you the Champions League players that he wanted, the Mbembos of the world. Then he got that, and they went, fuck, we're going to have to give this guy money. Let's sack him.
Yeah, let's get rid of him.
And then at least we can just start blaming managers
that
didn't get us to the position that we wanted.
I find it still crazy that they sacked their captain, their coach, and their director after winning a European title. It's just like, I know Chelsea are shambles, but fuck me dead. That's just out of control.
No, but that's the most Spursy thing
It's
ever.
super Spursy.
Yeah,
eh?
that's what I mean. Like, you can't say anything other than that's Spursy. Because
Big
the fuck,
Spursy.
every time they have success, they somehow destroy it. Every time.
They always fuck them.
Yeah.
They always shoot themselves in the foot, fuck themselves in the ass, however you want to say it. whichever one we're going to go with.
No. They get fucked in the ass by putting themselves in the position.
By De Zerbi's.
Yeah. It's called getting deserbied now.
Getting what they deserve.
Nice.
Thank you.
But, I'm sure we will even need to follow this one very closely.
Hey, this is part of our...
Because it'll
this is
be...
our forte. We got her.
Yeah, it's in the zeitgeist, as they would say. Everyone's going to be reporting on this.
Because look, their first game is Sunderland away. Right, now, we know that's a tough game.
Yeah.
Right? Sunderland are trying to push for that 6th spot, try to get Conference League. Probably won't happen, but they're still pushing for it. So if they lose, I can't wait for De Zerbi's first conference. I want to hear him lose his fucking shit about how crap this club is. Like Conte Mourinho level. Just go, this club sucks. Everything sucks. It's got the best facilities, good players. Everything else sucks.
Yeah, dude. please just pay the players what they want so I can get who I need. Please. I love winning. Yeah, you're at Tottenham now. Learn to lose.
I know. We don't do that here.
Yeah. We tell you that we're winners, but then we lose. But yeah, we'll follow how those two go. Roy Hodgson's... we got to have like a meter or something that shows Roy Hodgson's... how close he's getting to death.
What, his health meter?
Yeah.
This isn't GTA, bro. We ain't
He
got
celebrates too hard for a goal, just has a stroke and dies.
So, his celebration's like, I better take a pill.
Not the good kind of pill either.
What? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, no. Call Mrs.
Baby, I'm coming home.
Just has a heart attack.
Roy is going to go fuck his wife.
Just leaves the press conference. Sorry, I got to fuck. Now look into kind of actual interesting news. Alex Iwobi, the Fulham / Nigerian.
Former Arsenal scrap heap player, yeah.
Damn.
They all went to Fulham. All of them. All the scrap heap went to Fulham. He was a part of it.
Fulham was available at the time.
Oh, God. Fulham's always available. They're like the 24/7 cheap brothel. They're always available.
They've got a place in my heart.
Memories.
Yeah. I have never been there in my life.
I just dropped some friends off, I swear.
Yeah, let's go inside to make sure they're right.
I was just testing it out. That's all it was. It was just a test.
Yeah. Stop waving at me, bitch. But he made news March, so end of March. So he had burglars break into his home. And it was unnoticed. I assume he has some kind of security system, but he was home at the time.
This happens so much in England.
It does. Well, I mean...
And you think they would all have security cameras or some form of, like, protection?
Yeah, but no, I think the issue is he was home at the time.
That's even...
Which would be confusing if you're just sitting at home watching the cameras.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm so glad I stayed home today. This was effective use of my time. I can see everyone that comes and goes.
Oh, I'm getting robbed off.
Yeah. So these guys broke into the house. They came face to face with Iwobi, in which obviously in any rational person does, you take them hostage with a knife. It's logical, right?
That's normal, yeah.
Yeah, so they held him at knife point, sat him down while they proceeded to go through and then rob approximately about £500,000 worth of stuff from his house.
Well, I'm assuming he'd have just a plethora of watches and chains and...
He's got to live that rap life, bro.
Yeah, he's Nigerian rapper, isn't he? Does he actually rap? I have a feeling he's rapped before.
It's something they would do. It's very believable.
I swear a rope.
And if he hasn't, I feel like we could really push the narrative anyway. You know? I imagine he's got a song that sounds like Gunner or something.
Yeah. Is Iwobi a rapper? Yes. He has a music career under the stage name 17. That's his number at Fulham.
There you go.
He has a song. He's got multiple songs. Yeah, he's called...
He's got to have a chain then.
Yeah, you have to. Isn't that's part of the life. That's the lifestyle. At least he's not going to be like Waka Flocka. He's just fucking Mr. T on steroids. Just chained the fuck up.
Count him out yet, man.
Waka Flocka. Flocka. Well, that sucks for him.
It does suck for him. I'm sure he's got insurance. But at the same time, at some point, it's got to be less easy to rob these people.
I know.
Because a lot of them get robbed and there's never a follow-up story with like, we got him.
Yeah, I know. Nobody ever gets found. They're like, oh, the person that robbed blah, blah has been caught.
Yeah.
It's always, oh, this footballer got robbed at knife point. Oh, that's it. Cool. All right,
yeah.
But
is there a follow-up story to this? And then it's like Sterling got robbed like 4 times.
That's right.
They just kept robbing his house.
Maybe the police are just not doing their job. I mean, I have heard some shit about England. One, they love their knives.
Yeah.
Two,
who doesn't?
They don't really follow up on any crime.
No, why would you?
Yeah, I know. They got more important things to worry about. Like,
yeah, dude. People posting on Facebook.
Yeah,
they could put up an offensive meme.
They got to find them.
They find those people pretty quick.
Dangerous. It's affecting the children. Think of the children.
Yeah, dude. They might cry. That's terrible. But yeah, no, look, unlucky for him, man. £500,000 worth of shit.
Well, you better put out another mixtape or an album. The only way you're making that back will be.
Debut album's coming out.
Or go to Saudi Arabia. Super safe. Good money. Same.
Low tax.
No tax. No tax.
Yeah. Dude, I think you might be onto something. We'll DM Alex Aweki.
Dude, get the fuck out of London.
Yeah, or we're coming back. All right, let's end news on one of our favorite, newly found friend of the podcast, favorite players of all time, Adriano, the Brazilian legend himself. Obviously, we had one of his stories about where his position on being married was, that, you know, it really just disrupts his life of partying from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, I know,
and then resting Monday and Tuesday.
He hasn't got time for marriage. He's got time for his boys and for drinking.
Yeah.
And dominoes.
His mother.
And his mother, obviously.
Yeah, dude. I don't blame the guy.
No, of course.
Sounds like a fucking sweet life, dude. You party all weekend. Your mother feeds you Monday, Tuesday. You leave Wednesday for work. And then Thursday to Sunday, you do it all again.
Yeah, on repeat.
Yeah, dude.
He knows what he's doing. He's got it in order.
Yeah, exactly right. But he's now came and given one of his escapades, which is probably one of the biggest life challenges that he ever had to accomplish, which is crazy. I mean, the guy, I have to show him the maximum amount of respect. So he's come out, he's detailed his hardest mission of his career. So it was him.
Was it football?
Well, I mean, there was balls involved. So he was out with two other men on an expedition. He went out. So while he's out at night, he arrived at a hotel. He gets into the hotel. Now, there was 18 women and only 3 men. He had a task in front of him. This is no easy task to be taken lightly either. But it only gets worse. One of the men during the night fell in love with one woman.
There's always that one guy. It's just love stories.
He's got to do love stories, man.
Big love stories guy, you know?
What are you going to do about that? That's it. So what does he do? He leaves his other 2 boys, Adriano being one of them, with 17 women.
So you go from having an average of 6 women each, right? And one boy drops out, and then you got to take care of, what's that, 8.5 women
8.5 women each.
Man, that's big averages, you know what I mean?
Dude, that's huge.
You know what that is? That's Charlie Sheen levels.
That is Champions League final. Leeds makes it to the Champions League final versus Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
It was a big task.
Adriano was Leeds. And he had to go
and he took it straight on.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now, this is a quote that I might have to get tattooed on my goddamn forehead. He said, "I've always loved big matches. I was never intimidated by life's challenges." Fuck yeah, you weren't, Adriano.
The man's a poet.
God damn, this guy jacks me up.
Look, it's a great quote. I never knew he was so articulate because all I ever see him is drunk or playing with a football.
Yeah.
But it's a good one.
Sometimes drunk and playing with the football.
Yes, drunk and playing with football
and
after a bender.
In this one, he decided to be, I assume, drunk and really locked in.
Oh, bro, you have to be locked in for 8.5 women.
Dude.
You'd have to be.
And that's if his other boy kept up.
That's if his other mate was able to keep up. He might have had to put in some extra duties.
Dude, he might have only been able to do 5.
He might hit double digits.
I'm pretry sure he did double digits. I am
Adriano
almost
looks like a double digits man. You know
I'm
what I mean?
100%. You know what? I'm spreading this narrative. Adriano had sex with all of them.
No, so there was a cuck chair in the middle.
The other guy
friend
just sat
watched, and Adriano just took charge.
Yeah, he just sat there going, "You can do it, bro. You can do it." And Adriano flag. Pure legend.
Good for him. But look, the legend grows.
Yeah, dude. Legend. Dairy. But all right, let's leave the news where it is, and let's move on to our Champions League games upcoming, man.
Oh, it's fireworks.
There's fireworks.
What the fuck is that?
That's what Adriano brings to the table, man. Fireworks.
All right, Champions League.
So we got quarterfinals, Champions League.
Starts tomorrow, but technically the game would have started by the time this gets released.
Yes. So the Wednesday games will have been done. We'll look forward to the Thursday games.
Yep.
But for the Wednesday, we've got Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich and Sporting versus Arsenal.
Yes.
Obviously, the Real Madrid Bayern Munich is the big game.
Yeah. This is huge.
Well, I think it's more huge as well because look, Real Madrid's the prowess of the Champions League. They always do well.
They're the kings.
They're the kings. They've won it the most times.
They've won it more than double just to you and AC Milan.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
And we're so dominant in England.
Yeah.
We're double the next person.
Which would be Man U.
Man U, I think
they've
they're
got
three.
Three, yeah.
Yeah, they're
You're
three,
double
we're
Man
six.
U, and
And then-
Real Madrid is more than double
More than
you
double
guys.
us. Which is crazy.
Insane.
But I mean, we were just saying it before the podcast when we were going, well, they've just brought that new junior in, so they might have to get rid of Camavinga. That's insane.
Yeah, so they're saying that I think it's Patrici is how you say his name. He's this new young gun, Pitach. He's this new young gun centre mid that they brought up from the juniors. Freak, right? And Camavinga's going to be sitting on the bench, and you're going, well, that's retarded.
Yeah.
And then they still don't have Bellingham back. Still not back.
What's with me? They're coming out going, they've got a laundry list of injuries and they're going to struggle. They don't struggle, dude.
They never struggle.
The replacements that they have that step in. Remember we're at a stage of saying, well, Valverde's on the outs.
Yeah, I know.
Rodrigo's on the outs.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and he scores like 20 goals.
Yeah, and then
you
Valverde,
go,
and they give Valverde the captaincy.
yeah.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, okay, he was on the outs.
Yeah, he was on the outs.
Yeah.
Sure he was.
Yeah, there was a point where it's like, Liverpool might buy Valverde. I'm like, dude, please.
Yeah, give me Valverde any day of the week.
Spend everything.
I will say, though, Madrid did lose on the weekend to fighting relegation Mallorca away. So I feel like they're 7 points behind Barcelona in the league. This is their only opportunity for a trophy.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think they're going to be putting their all into this. And I mean, Real Madrid do it every year, but I think this will be extra all into it.
Well, if you see them beat Bayern Munich in this game, because I think arguably, obviously Arsenal and Bayern Munich are probably the two biggest clubs, right, at the moment.
Who?
Arsenal, Bayern Munich, right?
Biggest clubs.
Like biggest in the Champions League at the moment because of obviously Arsenal finished first,
Yeah.
Bayern finished second.
Right, go.
Right, they've pretty much destroyed all the competition they've had in the Champions League. Well, destroyed's a strong word when it comes to Arsenal, but they've beaten every challenge. Obviously, Arsenal finished first, Bayern finished second.
Yep.
Bayern Munich's team, arguably, I think they've got the best team
Bayern Munich
on paper. I think they have the best, most informed team.
Well, I will say they did just beat Freiburg last week. They scored 2 goals in injury time. Actually, they were down 2-0 and they came back and won 3-2 in injury time, right? But if we just look at their team real quick, right? So I think Kane will be starting, but you go behind that, you got Luis Diaz, you got that young Carl guy, and then you'll have Olise as well. Then you got Musiala as well. Then in their mids, they got Goretzka and Kimmich. They're still gone.
It's crazy.
Right? And then at left back, they had Bischoff. It's spelled Bischoff, but I think it's Bischoff.
he's a coffee biscuit.
Yeah. Then they got Tar and Kim and Stanisic, right? Now, I think where they can be vulnerable will be the defense.
Yeah, the defensive line is not as strong as what it has been in previous years.
Correct, yeah.
But at the same time...
But their attack is spastic. So...
Yeah.
I'm expecting a fair few goals.
And I think the Real Madrid team's probably the only team that probably could outscore them.
I think so, yeah. Or maybe the PSG team as well. But the Real Madrid team is definitely a top 3 attacking side. When they've got their guys with Vinicius, Mbappe, and you got Valverde with Goulart behind them, those guys just play mad. And then if Bellingham comes into the team as well, the team is stacked. Tchouameni, Camavinga, more CDMs, and they just let the other guys flourish.
Yeah, dude, it'll be a crazy game all the same. So I think first leg is Real Madrid at home.
I'm thinking a lot of goals.
You would assume so.
I'm assuming a lot
it's
of
one of
goals.
those ones where it smells like a goal, tastes like a goal, and they don't score any fucking goals.
That could happen as well.
Yeah,
and
dude,
that's
it
happened
happens
plenty of
all the
times.
fucking time.
Yeah. I think with the first leg, they might be a bit more... Yeah, you might be right. They might be a bit more tentative, try to feel each other out for the second leg. But I'm still going to put down 4 goals. I reckon a nice 2-2, maybe even like a 3-2 Real Madrid.
Yeah, I can see it. Over 3.5 goals.
Over
could be a
3.5
great
goals,
option.
like, yeah.
And then obviously we have the Sporting Arsenal game.
Now,
well, this is the interesting one. Arsenal have had the easy run. Not only had the easy run in the FA Cup, which we'll get into, but they've now had the easy run on the easy side against all the Champions League sides, right? Which coming first in the group stage should gift you. That's what you should get. Fortunately, we didn't get that fucking last year, did we? But they should be able to progress more easily versus Sporting. Now, while Sporting is a much smaller club than what Arsenal is. Mm-hmm. Sporting in Portugal is different gravy.
Sporting have been playing really well, and considering they came down from a 3-0 deficit to Bodo Glimt, they can play. Now, they are coming second in the Portuguese league. They're 5 points behind Benfica. Mm-hmm. No, not Benfica. Who's the other big one? Porto, Benfica. The other one. Crap.
Porto, I don't know,
There's 3. Crap. Crap.
Porto, Benfica, and Sporting.
Porto.
Yeah, I was like, you said Porto, right?
Did I say Porto?
Yeah, you said it first. I was like,
shit,
yeah.
sorry. So Porto's coming first, but 5 points, but Sporting have a game in hand, so they can close the gap. And look, Sporting have been playing really good football. So this won't be an easy beat.
No.
Especially because from what I've seen, whenever Arsenal is away, which we will get into in the FA Cup, when they're away, they're so much more tentative. Now, we know they're tentative in general, but away, they're even more tentative.
They don't want to put their foot on the gas.
They don't. They want to go. I don't blame them if you go away, but when you're playing these smaller teams, you should push a bit more, but they like to sit back and just rely on their defense and play counter-attack. Now, I get that if you're playing, go to Real Madrid, if you go to Bayern Munich, if you go to wherever, I understand it. But if they went to Leverkusen and they did it. They went to Southampton and they pretty much did it.
I think they got lucky in a sense against the Leverkusen, especially in the first game. I don't think it should have been a 1-0 draw.
It wasn't a penalty.
They should have lost that game.
By that.
No, I think everyone stands by that.
Yeah.
Even some Arsenal fans will actually stand by that. Yeah. It wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
But I think if they don't play this first game well, and I think I know what they're going to do, I think they're going to come out. They're going to try and defend and keep the conceding goals at a minimum.
Yep.
And that if that backfires,
take it to London.
And then take it to London and Treble. It's what they did against Leverkusen.
Correct.
Backfired a bit at Leverkusen.
Yep.
Right? They were lucky to get the 1-0 draw. But I think Sporting have a better attacking prowess than what Leverkusen does, especially at home.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I could see them trying to sit back, cop a couple early goals. That's not going to end well for them.
They're going to be relying on their defense like they've been doing all year. Now,
so I'm interested to see how he's going to play.
Well,
because I think I know the answer, but we shall see.
Yeah, we'll see. But look, they do have Timber out, Hincapié out, Marino out, and Saka out. So no Saka means that Madueke will get a start. As much as I like to talk shit about him, he has been their most direct player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether that'll translate into this game, I'm not sure. But for me, the interesting part is going to be Gyökeres. Back to his old team. Will he score against his old team? Revenge game. There's a lot of people saying that the guy that they replaced him with, Suarez, is actually better than Gyökeres.
Arsenal could buy him next season.
Right. Okay, so Suarez, right? He's played 42 games, 33 goals, 6 assists. That's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad. Well, you can't go wrong with scoring 30 goals in the season already. And we've got 2 months left to go. He could hit 40. So let's say if it could be a Suarez coming out party or it could be a Gyökeres revenge party.
I'll be interested to see what happens.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm still on the fence. I don't rate Gyökeres. I don't think he does enough on the pitch. I think he's lackluster at best. Doesn't get enough ball. Doesn't get open in space. Just scores the tap-ins. But he doesn't do it at the Haaland level where Haaland makes the space.
Yeah.
Right? Like Gyökeres has to just be there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, he is there to score him, but fuck.
Well, I mean,
might judge.
Let's compare to Gyökeres, 43 games, 17 goals, 2 assists. So he's half of what Suarez has. Let's see who made the right choice. Did Sporting make the right choice in getting rid of him, or did Arsenal make the right choice in buying him?
Yeah,
let's see where we go.
Can do.
Big stories in this one.
Yeah, and then we've got the Thursday games.
Yes.
So we'll do the Barca Atletico game.
Man, I am keen for this game, bro.
Dude, it could go two ways in this one.
They just played each other in La Liga. And Barca won 2-1 after there was a Atletico red card. Mm-hmm. As always, there should have been a red card for Barca. They got branded a red card, and then they overturned it when it was a clear red card. It's a big UEFA vibes coming in here. So I think Atleti will be out for revenge. Problem is, Barca's team is too spastic. It is too good.
Dude, how they keep managing to keep these fucking crazy teams. And they're like, they're going to go bankrupt.
Yeah,
and they're like,
every year.
They're like, they can't register any players. Right, we just bought 4 players. It's like, no, you can't register them.
Also, they're now registered. How?
Yeah.
How did you register them?
No, you got to see there's a loophole. What loophole? Did you just create the loophole?
Shh.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to shush.
We saw some grass.
But yeah, let's look at. I just want to go through Barca's attack, right? So Lewandowski up top, then you got Lamine Yamal, that Fermin Lopez and Rashford behind. Rashford's actually been playing pretty well for them. He's had
well enough that they wanted to keep him. Right?
Yeah. Well, look, this year he's got 40 games, 11 goals, 10 assists. So he's already on a double-double. Which is great. For Rashford, I think great.
Dude, I think for most wingers, that's great.
The last time he scored 30 goals 5 years ago. Before that, 2 years before that, he did a 21 and 12, right? But he doesn't play every game for Barcelona. He comes off the bench a lot of those games. So I think an 11-10 season is really good.
Well, especially with the players you have around you, right?
Correct.
What are you gonna? You're not going to be the guy that scores over Lewandowski.
No.
You'd rather be the guy. Yeah, Lamine. No, you're not the guy.
I don't even think he's the guy above Danny Olmo. I think Danny Olmo probably.
I agree. Yeah. When he gets registered or not deregistered, or
when they decide
they're
going to register him or not. Yeah. But then you look at like Atleti's team, right? They got Alvarez and Griezmann up top. Then they got Lookman, Koke, Llorente, and Simeone as their midfielders.
And Lookman has been a great buy for him.
Bro, Lookman has been a fantastic buy for them. Koke is still mad. Llorente is still a top player, and Simeone is starting to get better. He's getting better. Everybody thought that he was just nepo babying under his dad's name, but he's a fucking top player.
I don't know why people still think Diego Simeone's that guy. No, dude, the guy's the angriest guy ever. And I can only imagine it's the worst for his son.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
They'll be like, oh, his dad just put him in there. I'm like, dude, have you met his dad?
Do you know how psycho this guy is?
He's fucking mental, bro.
But yeah, that should be a good game. And look, we'll finish up with your game. PSG play Liverpool. First game in Paris. PSG played on the weekend, but they're not going to play in between the first and second leg.
Yeah, they're fucking pieces of shit, man.
Yeah, we copped it as well. It fucking sucks.
Dude, it's bullshit. They just they have to first Lens in between, right? And Lens is second. They're second to them.
Yep.
So they went and said to Lens, hey, we want to postpone our game in between the Champions League. And Lens was like, nah, I don't want to do that at all. No. I want to play the game.
Yeah.
And then they went, damn. Please, League One, can we not play? They're being mean. And then they went, no, all right. We'll postpone a game that they're supposed to play before this game and then postpone the mid-game, which is Lens. Which is bullshit, dude.
It's bullshit.
So they have a completely fresh team to play us on two different legs. So they get a week break in between both.
Yep.
Which is just crazy.
It's crazy, I know.
So we'll have bullshit. We've had the FA Cup.
Yep.
Then we lead into this game.
Yep.
Then we'll play a game on the weekend.
Against Fulham, yep.
Against Fulham, and then we'll play again.
Yes.
Whereas they will have break, play their game, complete break, play the next game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fucking nuts.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much power they have. It'd be nice if... Because I remember there was a game Chelsea played. I think we were playing you guys. And we wanted to bring it forward. Like, bring the game forward so it didn't clash. Like, so we didn't have, like, such a short turnaround. It was like a 72-hour
travel, yeah.
Yeah. We wanted to bring it, and the FA were like, no, you're playing, it's set. And you're going, oh, okay, whatever. PSG just, like, postponed the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and and then everyone goes, well, it's not a farmers league. They want to quadruple. This is why it's a farmers league, because they just tell the other teams, go farm for a week. We
go farm.
we got bigger things to do.
We got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
So we'll take care of you later. What the fuck? We're just like Lens are probably going. We're waiting here, waiting to play.
Yeah.
But no, PSG. No, they want to stop it. They get to make their own rules.
Yeah. So, I'm not confident with the game at all.
Look, the best thing you can do is do what we didn't do. Try to keep it close, right? Try to keep that game close as much as you can.
Easier said than done.
Trust me, bro. I know we got demolished. What was that? 8-2. Yeah, 8-2. It wasn't good, bruv. Right?
Way easier said than done.
We were down 3-2 with like in injury time. So if you can keep it to like a 1-goal loss, bro, you can take it back to Anfield. Who knows what will happen?
Oh, look, I completely agree, but
let's see what happens.
Again, easier said than done.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Last year, 1-0 in both our games.
Away as well.
And then they were talking mad smack against us. Oh, we smashed this and did that and da-da-da. Fuck you, dude. To be fair, we should have won. We should have lost the first game by more. We should have won the second game by more.
Yeah. Well, you should have lost the first game.
We should have lost the first game. We managed to scrape.
Yeah.
And we should have won the second game.
Correct,
So, like, there's not much you can say. It was pretty even.
It was even.
It was an even game. We lost on penalties.
Yeah.
But we shall see how the results go. Yep. 5 a.m. tomorrow, 5 a.m. on Thursday.
Yep.
Now, World Cup.
Yeah.
It is being solidified. You've obviously got you feeling some kind of way about it.
I've got some things to get off my chest.
But I mean, look, why don't we let you go on your rant first? Obviously, you're concerned Italy didn't make the World Cup. Now this is the third tournament running.
Third World Cup in a row, Italy have not made it. How do you go from winning 4, being second behind Brazil, to not making 3 in a row? Disgusting, right? So we won the first game against Northern Ireland, but what I don't understand is we were in Group A, so I thought we would get the home ground, but it was in Bosnia. I was confused by it, but anyway, Bosnia beat us on penalties. They weren't good penalties by the Italian team. They were very bad, and we miss out again. Now everybody's getting sacked. So the president is gone. Gigi is gone. He was in some role. All the trainers are gone. It was like Bonucci and all that. They're all
Gattuso's
gone. Gattuso will be gone. So everybody on the top level is going. Right?
And the top players.
All the
players have now been let go, and the under-19s will play all their games.
Yeah, and I think that this is starting to sound like what Roberto Baggio wanted to implement 15 years ago. Right, so...
right before you started sucking, huh?
Exactly right, yeah. So we won the World Cup in 2006, and then we played in the 2010 World Cup, and we had the easiest draw. We had Paraguay, Slovakia, New Zealand, and us. And we came last in that group. New Zealand topped us. You know what I mean? So after that World Cup, Baggio put out a 900-page plan, and he called it the Rebuild the Future plan, right? And he was going to it was 6 things he wanted to implement. So he wanted to implement. So the plan was he wanted 100 national training centers, a nationwide scouting and data system where they divide the country into 100 different sections, and you have dedicated coaches and scouts to each section. He wanted a modern coaching education where they focus more on take away from tactics and more about how to play. I don't want now. If Italy's very tactical, he wanted to take that away and build more towards playing like how that players play now. More technical, he wanted to bring in technicality. He wanted to bring in, and he wanted a developed pathway for younger players. It was super long term. The Italian Federation looked into it. They kind of said yes, and then just threw it away.
Yeah, it sounds super Italian.
Yeah, super Italian, right? Now, I looked into why did this not get implemented. Apparently, the reason why was, one, they called it a dead letter. So it came in, and the guys up top they wanted to keep it as the old guard. They didn't want to bring in this new because it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. The scummy Italians that were there just did not want a part of it, right? Because it was major investment, big structural change, and they had to bring in all these new people, all these new had to finance it all, and academies and all that shit, right? And they didn't care. And then you look at Italy now, they got knocked out in the group stages in 2010, 2014, and then they missed 2018, 22, and 26. So now everybody's going, well, Baggio had this plan 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Why was this not implemented? And now you look at it, now they're playing under 19s in all their games. It sounds like they want to go down this route.
Yeah, but it's almost too late.
It's way too late.
Because now, instead of you being great now,
yep,
you're going to wait another 3 tournaments till you're going to be great again.
Correct. Right? So they need to start implementing, like, the other thing I looked at, right, was the caliber of player, right? So I just wanted to quickly bring this up, but you look at the 2021 Euro final that we won, right? So this was their lineups. They had Donnarumma, Emerson and Di Lorenzo, Bonucci and Chiellini. Then they had Verratti, Jorginho Barella, Insigne, Immobile, Chiesa. Of that team, only 3 still play proper football at a high level. Donnarumma, Barella, and Chiesa. And Chiesa's saying something.
Can't even get fucking game time.
Then you look at the team that they put out, and the starting player, the starting striker was fucking Mossy Keane. Mossy Keane plays for Fiorentina, who's coming second last. That's who you're relying on. And then they had Ratugi, who plays for Al Qasida in Saudi Arabia. This is where Baggio's plan would have come through. They needed to develop these young players and bring them up so that they are ready, like what Germany does. He wanted to.
Germany's always done that.
Exactly. He
They
wanted
have
to
the
do a full
rotation of
sweep.
players. They have their senior players that are like, you can never lose your spot.
Yep.
Right? That was the Miroslav Kloses of the day.
Yeah, the Schweinsteigers. Who's the one that Podolski?
Yeah.
Those players.
And then they brought the young players around them.
Yep.
Until they have enough crop of young players to be able to confidently play them.
Yeah.
Now you've got Musiala, you've got Wirtz that
Yep.
just command their midfield now, right? But again, they didn't have all the pressure on
Gnabry.
them. Yeah, they didn't have the pressure on them to have to go as soon as they got in the team, be amazing.
Yeah.
They were like, you can make mistakes. You got the other guys around you. They'll pick up if you make a few mistakes. They'll tell you when you
You got
make
your
a
senior
mistake.
players to help you guys out, rise up to be senior players.
Yeah.
Then once they become senior players, all the players are gone, new batch comes up, and it's a nice little rotation of how things go.
Again, Australia had the same problem for after we did so well in Korea. Was it in the Korean?
No, that was
World Cup?
02, no, 06.
06. When we did so well in 06, we lost to
German,
Italy.
that was the German one. Yep.
Yeah, when we lost to Italy
Yep.
in that, we did the exact same thing
Yep.
that Italy did. And we didn't invest in trying to find the young players, and we just kept playing these older players.
Yep.
Right?
So then
We
the
kept
2010
bringing in-
World Cup, we were shit.
We were dog.
We did win. We won a game, but we were not good to
No,
watch.
no, well, and also we relied on like one player so heavily, Tim Cahill.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Now you've seen the opposite. We have all of these young players coming through,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden, when we play football, people want to watch.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we went through that in 2014 with Ange Postecoglou. We brought in all those young players to the World Cup.
Yeah.
And we're like, we've got a mad group of young players here. And we held on to them 2018. 2022 started to fizzle. But now we've done a full rotation. 2026, we've got all these mad young players coming through. And I'm actually really excited to watch Australia play.
100%. We've still got older players that sit on
Well, we've still
there.
got Matty Ryan.
Matty Ryan, but he's not
I
the
love Matty
starter.
Ryan, bro.
He's not
He's-
the starter.
He's the starter for Australia.
No, we got that other young kid now that starts.
Is it? I thought Matty Ryan's the captain. I thought he would have started.
Well, maybe he is. Maybe the last game I watched.
Against
friendlies.
Curacao or whatever the fuck their name is. No, Matty Ryan started.
Who's the other kid that starts? I think he plays for Sydney FC.
Izzo.
Izzo.
Oh, he plays for Randers. We had some young kid from his last name's Beach. Such an Aussie name. Yeah, he plays for Melbourne. But Izzo. Izzo plays for Randers, which I think is in where's that?
Because the last game I watched when he played, he had a blinder.
Denmark. He plays in. He's a good player. Izzo. I'm pretty sure he used to play for.
But also,
Sydney.
you know, it is, we've got a lot of these young players going overseas now.
Oh yeah.
They go overseas to play. So you've
A
got
lot
them
of
in
them-
the championship, you've got them in the German league, you've got them in
Like
the
Danish
league, Dutch league.
Yeah.
Like this, and then you see the quality of play. Like they've got the ability, but they don't have the technique. They learn the technique overseas.
Overseas, yeah.
Yeah. And they're much stronger players, and they all seem to link up a lot better together. So, like Jordan Boss, he's going to be a big one, I think, for us.
I like Boss, yeah.
Kunda's going to be big for us.
Nestroy.
Nestroy, who's the guy up front? Toure.
He's mad.
Yeah.
If Nestroy and Moture, I'm liking this.
Yeah.
What they're building together.
And then you've finally got a runner again, Irakunda.
Yep.
He just runs. He's just a tough little player.
Yeah.
And then our fullbacks are strong too.
And I like, what's the coach's name? Popovich. I like Pops. He coached Western Sydney. He played in the Premier League. He's got experience overseas coaching. And now he comes to Australia.
And he seems to have the respect of the players.
Well, the guy played for Australia.
Yeah.
So it's good that he's represented us before as well.
And isn't Jelinek part of the...
I would hope so, because he was a mad coach. He coached.
I think he
was
might
under
be part of the
Ange,
coaching
because he was
team
under
as well.
Ange at Tottenham.
Yeah.
And then so now that Ange isn't coaching, hopefully he gets a gig under Pops, and that's a mad they're mad coaches to have.
Well, I mean, you're not going to question him.
Yednak was the captain for Australia.
Yeah, dude.
He was mad.
Dude, he was captain for Palace. He was the man at Palace.
Yeah, he was the man at Palace. Yeah.
Yeah. But look, why don't we go through some of the standings? The groups.
Yep.
Because, now that there's fucking 48 teams, there's some real pointless ones in there. But Group A is Mexico, South Africa, Korea, and Czechia. Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Which,
I like Korea. Son's still in the team, so hopefully he has a nice final World Cup.
Yeah. No, I think Mexico.
And then the Mexican keeper.
Yeah. Dude, the funniest was
6 World Cups.
The funniest was he wasn't going to be in the World
Ochoa?
Cup. Yeah, Ochoa. He wasn't going to be in the World Cup because he got another younger guy or whatever. That guy got injured. So He's in the fucking thing.
Bro, he is made for just World Cups.
Dude.
He pops up every 4 years. You go, why isn't this guy signed to a big club? Never gets signed anywhere, and then World Cup time comes and he kills it.
Yeah. Then Group B, which is again a pretty lackluster group. Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and Switzerland.
Watch Qatar shock.
Well, dude, they shocked in the
Asian
Cup.
Watch Qatar shock.
Yeah.
I reckon Qatar.
If you are underdog money to qualify, Qatar.
Yep.
For sure. Group C.
This is done. This group's done.
Well,
there's only 2 teams going through.
Yeah. Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
So the most violent country in the world is in this World Cup. In America. Excellent.
Yeah. And, no fans are going to get let in the country.
Oh, fuck no.
Dude,
fuck no.
It's already crazy for some of the African nations.
Yeah, they got to pay
15,000 American.
Fuck that, bro.
For a thing. Well, dude, there was the... oh God! Is it the Congo? The Congo that have that
DR
guy.
Congo.
That stands there with his hand up the entire game.
Oh yes, yeah. He was at the AFCON.
Yeah. So he's there. Apparently, they've now made him part of their squad.
Oh, so he can come.
So that he can come as a part of the squad. So that he doesn't not get let in.
Yeah, that's mad.
But yeah, look, Group C. I imagine it's going to be Brazil, Morocco going through.
The big group.
The Group D, baby.
Group D, we're all about
Get a bit of D in ya. So we've got the US, which is obviously huge, being on home turf.
Yep.
Paraguay, where kind of half their country is probably on home turf. Illegally, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Then we've got the Aussies and then Turkey. Not a fucking easy group for us at all.
No, not an easy group. But
again,
luckily, they do the top... What is it, like top 8 of third go through? So, look, you win one game and you've got a good chance of making it through.
Yeah, so I think we need to go hard to win our game. Obviously, we've had a friendly against the US. They beat us.
They just beat us.
They just beat us in a friendly. It wasn't convincing. I think we could have done better.
USA in their trials has not been convincing at all. They are copying a lot of shit.
There was a point where they didn't think they were going to make it.
Yeah, Pochettino. Well, they'd have to make it because it's their country.
Sorry, you're correct. Yeah, they're automatically in. But they lost.
They lost a few games, and Mauricio is copying it. Probably a South American country or Jamaica or something.
Yeah, it was one of the Central American countries.
Central America, yeah.
They lost to, and I was just like...
Honduras or some shit.
No, it was worse than Honduras even.
I'll find it.
Have a look at... There was a big loss that they had, and I remember I think it was like America's Cup or something.
Oh, the Gold Cup or some shit?
Yeah. But obviously, I think Turkey will probably top this group. Well, you'd expect
They
Turkey.
drew with Ecuador. They lost to Korea. They lost to Mexico. They drew with Costa Rica. Yeah, look, they're very up and down. They beat us 2-1.
Yeah, and it is a friendly.
It is a friendly.
So it depends how.
Well, look, the last two games they got pumped by Belgium and they lost to Portugal. So
to be expected.
But a lot of Americans they're weird. They don't know ball, and they talk about, like, I saw this one thing was so funny. They're like the top 30 influential players in the World Cup, and they had Pulisic to like 10. Well, you're telling me that Pulisic is a top 10 player in this World Cup with all the French, all the Germans, all the Dutch, all the Brazilians, all the Argentinians, and Pulisic is 10. Yeah, sure, bro. Whatever you say.
It's all bullshit. Then we got Group A. I think there's another. It'll be an interesting one for second.
Yeah.
In this side, because you've obviously got Germany, who are definitely going to win every game.
Who's the other team?
Curacao?
Cacao.
Yeah, dude. If you said to me, I'll give you $1 million to point them out on a map, I would fuck, dude. I would want that $1 million so bad, I would not be able to point it out on a map, bro. Then you've got Cote d'Ivoire and Ecuador. I think this one will be interesting because I imagine it's between Cote d'Ivoire and Ecuador for second. I'd probably edge Ecuador.
I probably would edge Ecuador as well. I think Cote d'Ivoire have lost a bit of talent.
Yeah.
Ecuador is always tough. So, is that Luis Diaz? Is he Ecuadorian?
Or Colombian. He's Colombian. Sorry. Similar colours.
Same colours, yeah. That fucked me up.
Then Group F, we've got Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia.
Bro, Sweden...
How the fuck Sweden qualified?
Sweden didn't win one fucking game, and they came in third, got into the qualifiers, and won their games in the qualifiers, bro. Fucking bullshit.
Well, they got the most expensive strike partnership in the world.
Let's see if they actually play. Well, I know Yoker as well.
Hey, dude, listen.
Ishak's on his way back.
Ishak's going to be 100% healthy by the World Cup. He has devised this. He's a Somalian pirate, bro. I'm telling you right fucking now. He's devised
He has
this.
Somalian DNA in him, bro.
Dude.
He has to. He's got that look.
He has several childcare centres.
Let's get Nick Shirley on the case.
Dude, Nick Shirley just follows you. Leave me alone, man.
Hey, if Shaq's coming to America, Nick Shirley is there. Shit could,
All these games we played in Minnesota. But look, I think if you're looking at this group, I think Netherlands to top it.
Japan's always tough.
Japan's always.
I love the way that
always tough.
Japan played. I think it was in the 2018 World Cup. They just press.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how they go. But yeah, Tunisia, I don't really see competing. And it would just depend on if Graham Potter can get Sweden clicking, which he hasn't yet, but they're there anyway.
And then we've got Group G, which I think is actually going to be a pretty interesting group.
Yeah.
Belgium, who you think would top this.
Yep.
Egypt, Iran, New Zealand.
Watch Iran.
Dude,
Iran's tough.
they like to run.
And they're in the midst of a war, so they might not even be there. But I'm very interested to see if they, one, make it, and two, if they can progress. But look, I'd love to see New Zealand go through.
I would too, dude.
I want to see the
undefeated in their last tournament.
Well, 2010, yeah, the last tournament they were in was 2010, and they were the only undefeated team, including Spain, who lost in the group stages, won the thing, but they went undefeated. New Zealand went undefeated.
Yeah, that's it.
3 draws, 3 points, baby.
Then we've got Group H, which is Spain, Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. Sounds lackluster, but to be fair, bro, these Saudis now, they've been playing.
They're
with
all
some-
developing now. They're playing with good players now,
Yeah.
so they're building their league and building their national squad. Uruguay has always got good players.
Dawizi.
The what?
Dawizi, baby.
The fuck is that?
Darwin
Oh,
Nunes.
fuck me. I forgot he played, eh?
Dude, he's going to get golden boot, bro. I'm telling you now.
Put money on it. Put money on it.
I'm not putting money on it. Dude, fuck you. When I win, I'm going to piss on your ashes.
Whoa.
Then we've got Group I. We've got France, Senegal, fake champs, Iraq, and Norway.
Bro, big group. Big group.
Well, dude, this is Haaland's first World Cup
This is Norway's first World Cup
in a while,
in a
dude.
long time.
I think the last time they had it was when they had Dolberg. Was it Dolberg? And
What? No, I was thinking Ericsson, but he was Danish.
maybe I'm thinking of the Danish.
Yeah, I think you are.
I might be thinking of the Danish.
Here we go. Last time they qualified, 28 years ago, 1998.
Okay.
In the French World Cup.
I was definitely not thinking of Norway.
They've been in 3 World Cups. 38, 94, 98.
Damn, dude.
This is their
Okay.
4th World Cup. But look,
Interesting.
you got France, obviously the favourites, the most stacked team. Could put 5 teams out.
Yeah.
You got Senegal, the African champions. Iraq.
Fake champions.
Iraq is Graham Arnold's team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the coach. He is the first Aussie coach to lead a team to a World Cup that wasn't Australia.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you got Norway, Haaland and Odegaard. So, dude, very, very interesting group.
Then we've got Group J: Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan.
This is a boring.
It's a boring one.
Why do they all start with A? Argentina,
Except for
Algeria,
Jordan.
Austria. Fuck Jordan. Sorry, Jordanians out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Argentina should get 3 from 3 from this one.
Look at the analytics of this, and it's just like 500 listeners from Jordan.
500 death threats from Jordan.
Yeah, just the inbox just starts flooding. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Then we've got Group K: Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Portugal and Colombia.
Portugal, Colombia.
Yeah.
Move on. The only thing about the Congo is we get to see that guy dance with doing his Hitler salute.
He does just hold his hand up to the end of the thing. He must get
Your
tired.
shoulder
dude.
must get jacked after that.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how he does it. He must be super wasted or he can't move it. Like it's just
Yeah,
stuck there. You know my arm gets stuck when I put it here?
I've been wanting to lower this thing for years. And then the last group, Group L, which is crazy. Group L.
Yeah.
We've got England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. I think this is actually a pretty exciting group. I think England should win every fucking game.
England will top it. And then it leaves you Croatia and Ghana, right? I mean, Panama's never really been.
I couldn't name one Panama player, so
I'm sure there'd be one that you know that he plays in the league, but you would never say he's from Panama.
yeah.
He'd be like, oh, I thought he was from
I think even he wouldn't say I'm from Panama.
yeah, it's my great great grandfather. It counts.
So look, we are waiting till June.
Yep.
Groups are all in there. Teams are ready to go. Italy didn't make it. Just to
dig it in. Yeah.
and then get some lemons. But no, wait till June.
Please.
You're supposed to put it in the wound. Oh, it's so precious. But now, look, let's jump into the FA Cup.
Let's do the FA Cup.
This
is my stabbing to you.
Yeah, goddamn. Do you want to leave mine for first or last? Well, I'll let you choose this one.
No, you go first. Let's start on a good.
Yeah, so we got raped. It wasn't good at all.
No.
Now,
it was for about 20 minutes.
I'd give it 25 minutes. It was 25 minutes where we were creating chances. We're actually looking like, I'm like, damn, dude, we might actually be able to get a result here. I'm not saying we won. We could have taken it to penalties.
Yeah.
Or something. And then Big Verge gives away one of the stupidest penalties.
Yeah, I don't know what
I've ever seen. The guy's obviously got the ball. He's got to take the ball on the half turn.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He just rushes in and kicks him in the leg.
Yeah.
Clear
and obvious.
It's the only thing he can do there.
Yeah.
His back's to goal.
His back was to goal.
All you have to do is usher him away from goal.
Yeah.
Which is what you've been known to do for your entire career.
Yep.
But prior to the penalty given away, Salah gets a one-on-one, hooks that one not only for a goal kick, for a fucking throw-in, dude.
Yeah, he took way too long on the ball. And even the commentators were saying the old Salah, straight away he'd be like...
One touch, bang.
Bring the ball down, touch, bang, have a shot, right? Now, I'm not saying it would have gone in, but at least put the keeper under pressure. But he brought the ball down and he went touch, and allowed the Kazakh guy to come and sweep him up. And you're just going, well, that's just Salah. Salah here.
Exactly right. Confidence is low. Yeah. He's obviously come out and he said he's leaving the club.
Yep.
At this stage, you got to go. Okay, go.
Yeah, you got to go.
I don't want it. You don't want to leave. You don't want to leave the club on a bad memory.
Yeah.
Right? Which is kind of where it's going towards. I still obviously, I get some Liverpool fans going, "Oh, Salah's the problem." I guess Salah's not the problem. He's been a legend for the club.
Yeah.
Right. He's the amount of goals that he's scored. He's not only a legend in the Premier League, but he's a legend in our club. So you can't go and badmouth him. Right. If anything, badmouth Slot because Slot keeps playing. Right. Yeah. This same game, he had a terrible game. Missed a penalty. Missed 2 1-on-1s.
It was a bad penalty too.
Dude, terrible.
It was perfect for the keeper.
You don't miss the good ones, do you? No. So, he did it. Haaland found the weakness in Kanate and just sat on Kanate. Kanate wasn't able to challenge him for headers, wasn't able to challenge him on the ground. He just got out-muscled, outplayed.
Yep.
He was out of position almost every time.
And Turkey had an absolute blinder.
Yeah, and like I was saying before this podcast, we gave Turkey space.
Yep.
Just no one covered Turkey. You allowed him to have space. He just took all the space on the edge of the box and then just dictated by passing the ball around. It was stupid.
Yeah.
You made them look good. And what was annoying is that for 25 minutes, we actually had them on the back foot.
Yeah.
So we had the capability of doing it. We didn't capitalize again on the strike force that we have with our attackers. We'd never capitalize on the goals.
Yeah, after that 25 minutes, your attackers were pretty much non-existent. It kind of faded away. There was one part of the game that changed it for me. So you guys were pressing, right? And you had them on the back foot. But then there was one part in the game, it was after, I think, 30 minutes. They literally passed it from their goal line. They were passing it around. Trafford was on his goal line. And they were able to get it out, and they had a shot on target. And you've gone, that was way too easy. Dude, from there, I'm like, that's it. Man City's going to run away with it.
Yeah, of course. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with Nick Housius watching the game. He's just like, well, you guys suck, bro. And I'm like, bro, you're a Man U supporter. You're not even in the fucking tournament.
Yeah, they had a 3-week break. Literally don't play a game for 3 weeks. That's how bad. They had the first game in the last round. Then they had the international break. Then there's FA Cup and Champions League. And they play the last game in the next round. It's like a 3.5 week break that they've had.
It was insane.
So you can't talk shit. But I know they're going to get top 4, but they can't talk shit.
It was it was a crazy game. We got completely graped. It was, again, 25 minutes where it was hopeful, and then they scored one. Should have never allowed the second goal in that first half.
The header?
Yeah. It was just completely, you go into halftime at 1-0, you can make some tactical changes, come back out, press the ball, maybe get a goal back. It's a whole different game. But as soon as it's 2-0, we've got no choice but to try and attack, which just allows them to score the other 2 goals.
Yeah. Cherky and Semenyo synced up really well for that second goal.
Yeah.
Man, Cherky is come into his own in this second half of the season, and Semenyo just fit in like a glove. So, look, Man City make it. It was easy win in the end of the day.
Yeah. Then we had your game.
Look, we won 7-0. It was Port Vale. I'm not gonna go fucking ham over it. So I'll just give you a quick run of who scored because it was quite a list. So Hato scored, João Pedro scored, and we got an own goal. Tosin scored, Santos scored, Estevao scored, and Garnacho got a pen at the end. It was straightforward, right? They're a League One team run by an Aussie goalkeeper. We're at home. We needed a win, especially after we hadn't won for three. We hadn't scored for 3 games straight. Hadn't won for 4 or something like that. So yeah, look, it's a good win, and we move on to the semi.
And then we had, well, let's leave Arsenal to
The big one? Yeah.
Then we had West Ham and Leeds.
This was a very interesting game.
Well, not only is it an interesting game, there's a bunch of controversy coming after it. I think when you run us through where it's at, because obviously West Ham scored 2 stoppage time goals to bring the game 2-2 and go into extra time.
Leeds scored the first 2 goals. So Tanaka scored the first goal, and by the way, he's a good player.
Yeah, dude.
He's a very good player. In the 26th minute, and then Calvert-Lewin's got a penalty in the 75th minute. So 2-0 with 15 minutes to go. You're thinking, yeah, fucking game over.
Yeah, you've wrapped the game up.
Yeah, but then fucking West Ham, Fernandez 93rd minute, Big Disassi in the 96th minute.
Ever since you've badmouthed, every time you badmouth a player, they just start playing.
Bro, do I need to badmouth the whole Chelsea team to get these cunts going? Because Disassi has been killing it.
But it doesn't work for your team.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work if you badmouth your team. It's only when they.
What the positive out of this could be, maybe West Ham might want to buy him on a permanent. But he's doing pretty good.
Well, it depends if they're still the Premier League or not.
Well, the big call in this one was West Ham, like it finished 2-2, went to pens. We won't get into the pens yet, but West Ham hit the post 4 times. They should have won this game, hands down. Hands down, should have won this game, but
again, you put yourself 2-0 down. This is what happens.
Yep.
We put ourselves 2-0 down. And all of a sudden, coming back, this is why Bet365 pays out right, for 2-0 down.
New sponsorship coming up. But then it goes to pens. They both missed their first penalty. And then who missed the big one for West Ham?
Jared Bowen.
Oh, he missed the first one. So Leeds missed their first one, and then Bowen missed his one. And they all got theirs until Pablo, which I think was the new guy. He missed his, and then Leeds went on to win it. So... So now Leeds beat West Ham. So Leeds in the semi-final. I don't think they've been in a semi-final since like the 70s or 80s. Yeah. So look, good for Leeds. It's a pretty good season. They stay in the top flight and they're in the semi-final.
West Ham now are getting all controversial about the
what's this
loss.
Controversy?
So obviously Wan-Bissaka didn't play the game.
Yes.
So Wan-Bissaka was with Congo. Somehow he plays for Congo.
Mad. I thought it was English.
He was, and obviously knew he was never going to get picked. So he goes, I'd like to play the World Cup. So he registered for Congo.
Yeah, mad.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So he was over with Congo, didn't come back to West Ham because he was celebrating the win with Congo.
That's mad.
So he was over there.
He's on a bender.
Pretty much.
That's mad.
And so now West Ham have filed a complaint with FIFA to say that Congo kept their player longer when he should have been back to be able to play this game.
Might have helped him. He might have been fucking hungover though. Let's be real. He might have been useless in this game.
They're clutching at anything they can get, man. Look, I'm happy for Leeds. I'm glad that Leeds has gone through.
Yeah.
But at the same time, West Ham have a point. Their players should have been back.
Yeah.
Right? And this is the reason why, Arsenal goes and fakes all these fucking injuries.
Before we get into Arsenal, can we take a time out?
Yeah.
I said, do my business.
Here's my...
What is it?
And we're back.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
No, I wanted to get nice and comfy before we got into this game.
Yeah, you want to get you don't want to start getting too rowdy and then piss yourself.
Exactly. I don't want to start overthinking and I forget. Oh shit, I need to pee. I want to fully focus on the Southampton Arsenal quarterfinal. This game was amazing.
That's just. I want to bring up the stats.
Bring them up. Let's go.
Bring
Let's
the stats up for this.
And when we get into it, I'm going to do a bit of a throwback to what who's that fucking the reporter that's English but he does a lot of American shit? Piers Morgan. Bro, I saw one today about Piers Morgan. He's a fucking dickhead. And I can't wait. But I've been waiting all week for this.
So look, Southampton took the lead early, right? 35th minute, they come up 1-0.
The goal was retarded. Ben White, I don't know what he was doing. They just crossed the ball in. Ben White jumps for it and misses by about this much.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you misjudge that? You're a professional footballer.
Yeah, he was
if
worried about
we
his
misjudge
hand.
it, we go, oh, well, I'm wasted.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm too old. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm fucked up from last night.
Oh, well, I'm not a professional player and I play in Sunday League.
But him, and then, Ross Stewart takes it down and buries it. So they go up 1-0.
They got 1-0, and then there's pretty much nothing that goes on other than half chances for Arsenal. Now, let's just look at the shot count, right?
Yep.
And this is what you expect from this game.
Yeah.
Southampton had 7 total shots. Arsenal had 24, right? Southampton had 4 on target. Arsenal had 9.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
64% possession to 36% possession.
can I also just bring up, so on this one, I got big chances.
Yeah.
Right? Arsenal had 1, which is their goal.
Which is the goal.
Which
they
means
scored.
that the other 8 shots that they had were not big chances.
No, they're just half chances.
They were all half chances.
But again, away from home,
Yep.
Arsenal come and they play a defensive lineup.
And against Southampton, now, with all due respect to Southampton, right? Like, they're in the championship. And not only they're in the championship, they're coming 7th in the championship. So they are 27 places below Arsenal. Mm-hmm. Why is Arsenal, who came out with a strong team?
Well, look,
It's a strong team.
it is their second team, all right? You've got Lewis Skelly in there.
Yep.
You've got Dowman in there. Gabriel Jesus started. Havertz started.
Yeah, you got Mascara, you got Ben White.
Norgard, Odegaard.
I get it.
But it's still a strong team.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a team that you would look at and go, oh, that should lose. Like, remember back in the day with the FA Cup and they would just play all their 15 and 16-year-olds
exactly.
at the start?
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of what they've gone with here. Kepa in goals.
Mm-hmm.
But they had Gabriel on the team. They had Ben White.
Yeah.
They had
Hey, Odegaard started.
Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli started. Havertz is playing. And it was probably their best player.
But when they went down, all of a sudden, all these players, which are supposed to be injured, by the way.
Yeah, injured.
Saliba comes on. Gyökeres comes on. Madueke, Calafiori, Zubamendi. So he brings on his full team.
He did, it's not, you look at, okay, let's just compare that to Southampton. Now, tell me if you know any of these players. Kyle Larin, Joshua Kwashi, Samuel Edoze, and Shea Charles.
No.
Come on,
know
bro.
him.
Look at who they bring on and who Southampton brought on.
Correct. They have the quality in their team, and they should be able to dominate the ball and dominate the play. They just couldn't do it.
Yep.
And Gyökeres came, got the equaliser. Right?
It was a great ball by Gabriel.
Yeah.
Great ball by Gabriel, and Havertz to square it up in that bunch of players. Brilliant move. But it's the 68th minute, so you still got 20 minutes to get that win. And they produced nothing. Produced nothing.
The goal that Southampton scored was way too easy.
So easy, bro. They went straight through the middle.
It went straight through the middle. The guy just side-footed it into the bottom corner there. It was a great finish.
It was a great finish, yeah.
But again, this is Arsenal going away from home and then proceeding to go, well, let's just dominate the play on the ball. Who cares about that?
Let's try to snag a goal and we'll walk away with like a 1-0 win or a 2-1, right? But like you're playing Southampton. If they take the game to Southampton, they probably win. But for some reason, every time he goes away, he plays like a pussy.
Yeah.
Like a straight up pussy. There's not one away game.
He doesn't take a risk.
He doesn't take a risk. There's not one. Like, when they played away against us, we had Caicedo off, right? And we still drew. When they played you guys away, they played like pussies.
Yeah.
Every team they play away, doesn't matter who it is, they play like pussies. So I can't wait to see how they play against Man City away. They got Man City next week away.
Well, that's what's going to be interesting. The other interesting part of this game was Martinelli.
Oh my God.
How Martinelli only cops a yellow card for pushing the referee, I cannot tell you.
And it wasn't like a touch. He
No.
shoved him.
He shoved the referee to get the ball. I'm like, dude, the referee turns around and gives him a yellow card.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, hang on a second. There's 2 other incidents where this has happened before. Mitrovic and Di Canio.
Yep.
Right? Mitrovic got an 8-match suspension. Mm-hmm. All right, Mitrovic was worse.
It was right in his face.
He got right in his face and started like going at him.
Yep.
But all the same, he didn't get the red card for getting in his face. He got the red card for pushing him.
Yep.
And then he got the further ban for getting in his face. And Di Canio pushed the referee to the floor.
He literally shoved him to the ground.
But at the same time, it's like, well, hang on a second. Why is there a leniency towards these fouls that Arsenal are committing and not to anyone else?
Look, I'm not saying he should get 8 games or something crazy, but
We should definitely
come
get a red
on,
card.
you're shoving the ref. It's at least a 3-game suspension.
That's assault, brother.
Sick reference, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, good for Southampton. Huge win for them. And it's looking like a pretty good season for them. Like I said, they're coming 7th. They've made the semi-finals of the FA Cup. If they make that top 6, that's a pretty good season for
100%.
Southampton.
They're getting in the playoffs.
Because they got relegated last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're potentially on their way back up. Good for them. It was a great win. And Arsenal now, the quadruple dream is over. The treble dream is over in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Out of 2 trophies in 2 weeks. Are the wheels starting to fall off?
This smells like Liverpool season last year, bro. Right? And we all thought, like, we're winning the quadruple. This is the dream. No one expected this. And then we lost the final of the EFL Cup, right, to Newcastle. Then we got knocked out of the FA Cup by
some small team, wasn't it?
God damn, not late. I want
Coventry or something?
No, it was worse than that, dude.
It's worse than that.
Oh man, I want to say it's like Leighton Orient. It's god damn.
Leighton Orient, fuck.
Dude, look it up.
I'll have a look.
Anyway, we'll continue on. We've got the we got the semi-finals coming up. So they've now
Plymouth.
There we go.
Fucking Plymouth.
Plymouth. It was fucked.
Yeah.
I remember watching the game. I'm just there. I'm like, I'll turn this off. I just can't watch this anymore. Chiesa gets his chance. It just was terrible.
Yeah.
But semi-finals are now lined up.
Yep.
We've got Man City versus Southampton, Chelsea versus Leeds.
Yeah.
Look, it should be a Manchester City-Chelsea final, you would assume.
You would assume.
But, I mean, Leeds isn't going to be easy for you guys.
Well, they've beaten us already.
Yeah.
They might have drawn with us in the other game. I'll have to have a look. But, look, they've already beaten us. I remember that game vividly. It fucking stuck in my brain because we sucked us in that game.
So City could potentially go from this is the worst season City's ever having to winning 2 trophies.
Possibly 3. Could you imagine they do a treble after the year they've had?
The domestic treble.
They do the domestic
insane,
treble.
bro.
Bro, after the year that they've had, where everybody said this is the worst Man City team that Guardiola's ever had.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
look, they beat us in the first leg, and then we drew with them. Because I remember we were up 2-0, and then they came back and drew 2-2.
That's what I mean. And they're gonna be hungry to win this.
Fuck yeah, they got nothing else to play for.
No.
We're fighting.
Well, either do you.
Well, we're fighting for top 5, right? Leeds are.
What's the FA Cup get you? You win the FA Cup, Europa League, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guarantees you.
I'll take that. We're a Europa League team. We shouldn't be in the Champions League. No. So, look, it'd be great to get to a final, but they can't think, it's Leeds, it's going to be easy. They need to fucking play like this is a final.
Mm-hmm.
They have to, right? And if they don't beat Leeds, I don't give a fuck who's in charge. They've all got to go. If you can't beat Leeds and make a final, look, if you lose the City in a final, whatever, right? I get it. But if you can't beat Leeds at Wembley, then there's something
to the final, then there's something wrong.
Exactly.
There's something wrong with the mentality of the players. I mean, I reckon a good bet is for Chelsea player to get a red card. That's a good bet.
Let's hope not. But match week 32?
Match week 32. Obviously, 7 games to go.
Yep. I think Arsenal are 9 points ahead but they what's his name? City have a game in hand,
which is against Palace.
Yes, that is against Palace.
Which they haven't put forward yet.
Yeah, so they're 9 points ahead. Actually, there's 8 games to go for City. Yeah, City got 8 games to go. So they still haven't organised that game. But look, there's a few big games in this. I mean, West Ham Wolves is big for the bottom of the table.
100%. Wolves are in form and been playing good. West Ham have been doing the same.
Also, big point here, back to 9:30. We get the 9:30 games back.
Oh, yes. That is a big positive because that'll be the Arsenal-Bournemouth game.
Everyone will be watching
on
that
Saturday.
one. And I know Arsenal have got they got a big game this week. They've got a lot of games coming up. Bournemouth are no easy beats.
No.
They can't take this lightly. And I think this is where the wheels might start falling off. I'm not saying this game, but the amount of games that Arsenal have been playing could hurt them in the back
And they've
end.
got, injuries.
Well, Eze is injured.
Eze's injured. Saka's injured.
Yeah.
Incapier's injured.
Yep.
Who else? They've got?
Marino's
He's injured.
He's out for the rest of the season.
Who else?
Timber
Injured.
might be back.
Nah, I think they've said that he's probably out for this game. Well, he's definitely out for
Champions League. Yeah.
He's definitely out for Champions League. See if he's back for the league.
Yep.
But a huge game all the same. Because on the flip side to that, you've got Chelsea Man City.
Yeah.
And Chelsea Man
Stamford
City
Bridge
is a huge game too.
Yeah. Look, I can't see us winning. If you look at the way that Man City dismantled you guys, they're going to do the same thing to us. I can't see us. Like we took them to a draw last time at Manchester, but it's just the way that they're playing.
But as we're
going to get caught out.
Every Man City team, this is when they play their best.
This is when they play their best football.
Like every other team may be great at the front, and everyone's going, "Oh, well, yeah, they're going to win the league." They win when it counts.
Yeah,
the big games are when they win. This is what shows Pep the difference between Pep and Arteta.
Would you say, like, I could potentially see Man City winning every game on the ride home?
I've literally seen it. I watched them win 17 games in a row, beat a record to beat us.
Yeah.
Getting over 100 points. It was insane, dude.
Yeah.
I remember sitting there, I'm like, dude, we won the league this year. This is fucking sweet, dude. We haven't won in so long. And they just win 17 games straight. Fuck you.
Yeah. I remember we had the record for, I think Conte won 13 in a row, and that was tough. And then Man City came along and just went, oh, we're just going to blow it out of the water. Like, fuck, man.
17 games in a row. Fuck you, dude. And then I think other games you're looking at is De Zerbi's first game with Tottenham.
Sunderland away.
It's not an easy game. Obviously, we broke their curse of being the hardest, them not losing a game at home.
Yep.
But ever since then, they've lost quite a few games at home.
Yeah, they haven't. They've taken a bit of a tumble since then. But look, Sunderland are all right. They're 11th. They're 6 points away from 5th, which is you guys, right? So it's not inconceivable that they could push for that Conference League Europa spot. So Sunderland still have a lot to play for, but let's see if De Zerbi's $12 million a year contract can.
Dude, he really wants that 7-figure bonus, bro. I'm telling you.
Fucking oath, I don't blame him, mate. But what I want to see is if they lose, is his post-game press conference.
Yeah.
He's going to lose his shit. I can't wait to see it.
Obviously, we're versing Fulham.
Yep.
At Anfield, doesn't mean shit this season.
I usually think at Anfield it's easy, but like you said, you guys have played better away.
We played better away. We produced better football away in the Champions League, away against English teams in the league.
Yep.
It's just we have not made Anfield our home this year.
Yeah.
Which is terrible to watch because every manager goes, it's the hardest stadium to come play at.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just haven't.
And just this season's just been
lackluster is probably like the nicest way to put it. Fucked is the worst way to put it. But yeah, like I couldn't tell you. Obviously, Fulham's had a bigger break. We've had the FA Cup, which was demoralising. So hopefully our bounce back is going and smashing.
Need a big bounce back here.
Then we've obviously got, I think the Forest Villa game is a big one.
Very important on both sides.
Forest need to win. Villa need to win too.
Yeah, both teams need to win in this. So.
And I think Forest have been they've had more heart in their games than what
They've
Villa
been
have.
so unlucky and just they haven't been able to score. Who's back?
McGinn.
Yeah, so that's huge.
That's huge for them.
They missed McGinn and Tielemans so bad, but now that they're back in the team, I see, Villa's going to be pushing for that top 4 spot.
And then I think probably the last interesting game is the Palace-Newcastle game. Newcastle's obviously pushing to try and get in that top 5.
Yep. Palace.
Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle. I think Newcastle.
I think they're 8th, aren't they?
No, I think they're below Sunderland, actually. Yeah, they're 12th.
Oh, God, never mind then.
No, but again, they are only 7 points out of the top 5. So
it's possible.
Not inconceivable. Yeah, but Palace at home have been pretty good. I mean, the other game is the Man U Leeds game. Again, that affects both sides. Man
U have got the most rested team ever.
They've had like a month off.
That could either be good or bad.
It is, yeah.
Right? They've just re-signed Harry Maguire for another year.
Mad. Mad.
You know,
is this just one of those, you know how they always do the extra year on?
They've just given them
They've done it again, right? It's a year's option in the club's favour.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've triggered it?
Yeah. So they've triggered it. He's there till the end of 2027. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
But yeah,
it just means they're losing him on a free next year.
Oh no.
I know.
How much are you really going to get for him anyway?
Yeah, well, they'll be saving a shit ton of money when he leaves because his budget is way out of whack.
Yeah, dude. That's because he was captain at a stage. Is he still captain?
Bruno,
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, way better player.
So, yeah, I mean, look, I think if you're going to go pick captains for this week...
well, I'm picking Haaland. We can't keep a clean sheet. Sorry, Haaland or Semenyo. I'm still weighing up which way I'm going to go. But look, we've got no Enzo. He's still banned for him talking shit about us in the international break.
That's crazy.
The players have asked for him to play to try to reduce the ban.
Yeah, but they can't.
But if they do, it just shows that the players are.
Rosny, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that in front of a squad.
If they said he's banned for a game, you're banned for the FA Cup, everyone would have gone, well, that's useless because he's never going to play anyway.
Yeah.
But they banned it for 2. They purposely said 2.
Yeah.
And now you can't go back on it. So
You can't. Because if you go back on it to a group of 24-year-olds,
Yeah.
they're all just going to be like, well, we'll just band together every time and we'll get what we want.
Exactly, yeah.
So you can't do it. And especially with him being so new at the helm.
Yeah.
It has to be done.
Yeah.
But interesting round. We'll see how our fantasy league teams shape up.
Well, I need to improve from last week because I think I got 26.
Yeah, look,
So
I
it
wasn't
was
much better. I
horrible.
got like 40-something after using a free
Way
hit.
better than me.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is, but I used a free hit. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see what else can stamp a whole top spot. I think that's going to happen.
Yep.
But, until next week.
A big week, and then we're on to more Champions League next week, and then the big game. The big game next week. City Arsenal.
That is a huge one.
The big one. That's the top of the table clash.
You get it at a good time.
No, probably not. I'm going to say 3:30 on a Monday morning. 1:30 on a Monday morning.
1:30 on a Monday morning. Literally worse than
Still
3:30.
shit. Still horrible.
That's the worst time. Because it's like, well, I can't wake up for it.
Yeah, because
I can't stay awake for it.
3:30, you can kind of get up at like 4 o'clock and just watch because what I do is I watch the first half highlights and then I watch the second half, right? But if I wake up and the game's dog shit, I'm like, I'm going back to bed. 1:30, you can't do nothing.
No.
I'm not going to bed at 9 o'clock at night to wake up at 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Fuck that. So if you're a true fan, you would get up.
Yeah.
If you're a true Arsenal fan, you would get up for it.
City at home. All right, well, till next week, bitches. Peace out.
You pussy ass bitches. Oh, we're still recording.